Okay, let's evaluate this answer. Name, address, date, dear Ratabang, reference. Alright, I'm writing to update you about Mr. Morgan who requires a follow-up and who is so maybe you should mention who is recovering from. That should come first. Okay, then you can mention about he requires regular follow-up and care. Is ready for discharge. When is ready to discharge? Just mention the date. Okay, so Mr. Morgan was admitted to the hospital on 12th January. Maybe if you write 12th, it's better to avoid this comma, or else you can write 12th January, comma 2010, with signs and symptoms of congestive heart failure. This probably can be removed because later ECG is confirming what is the condition. Immediate treatment provided, included, or you should write immediate treatment was provided and it included oxygen, intravenous 100 mg, morphine 5 mg, glycerol trinitrate 600 microgram. That's fine. Urinary catheter was inserted, not very important. Is elevated, not very important because later it all comes back to normal level. ECG showed, electrocardiogram showed that he had acute infarct with atrial fibrillation. His chest again revealed that he had this situation of cardiomegaly and pulmonary edema. It's edema. Okay. So you can mention these conditions. This is fine, but put the right connectors that revealed that, showed that he had this condition. So just be careful about those things. On subsequent days, the Mr. Morgan is improved, has improved considerably. He's able to talk. His blood sugar is well controlled. His nitrate is okay. So I think you have missed out some information here, and the information is like he was shifted to coronary care unit, and there his condition improved. So that should have been mentioned here. So later he was transferred to coronary care unit. That information could have been mentioned for more attention, where his condition improved considerably. Okay, that should be here. Now at present he is able to talk, his blood sugar level is well controlled, and nitrate infusion is stopped. Okay, his Okay, let's look at this question. The name, address, date, salutation, reference. I'm writing to update you about Mr. Morgan, who requires regular care and follow-up visits and dosage adjustments. Maybe you can mention the disease condition first and then about the care, and you can mention when he getting started. If it's today, tomorrow, I think in this case it's today itself. Okay, just be careful about that. As you are aware, Mr. Morgan was admitted to our hospital on 12th January. Then this coma is not required, with signs and symptoms of congestive heart failure, probably due to recurrent infection. Probably can be removed because later it is confirmed with the help of ECG. Immediate treatment provided to him was provided to him, and it included immediate treatment was provided and it included, okay, or else you can say immediate treatment that was provided to him included oxygen, intravenous furosemide, morphine, glycerol, trinate, etc. Okay, unitary catheter, not very important, I mean not here for this letter's sake. He had elevated glucose level and creatinine level. His electrocardiogram showed that he had acute interior infarct with atrial fibrillation. His test revealed that his condition involved cardiomegaly and pulmonary edema, so write it accordingly. And on subsequent days, Mr. Morgan has improved. On subsequent day, he was transferred to the coronary care unit, which is given in the case note. So he was shifted to coronary care unit, where his condition improved considerably. He's able to talk, and his blood sugar is is well controlled, and nitrate infusion stopped. But maybe you can also where you can show that here the heparin has started. All right, well, I think it's heparin has been started at this place. That can, because towards the discharge plan you must be mentioning about that. Okay, CCG short moderately dilated left ventricle with mild mitral ligation and motor functional impairment. Currently he can walk along the road. This is fine. As per discharge plan, Mr. Morgan's current medication needs to be changed to. Okay, so needs to be changed to oral form, such as current medications such as these things needs to be changed to oral forms. It's the reverse. Just be careful about that. Okay, and you may repeat whatever the doctor needs to be done. So kindly take out his case and provide him with follow-up care. Instead of saying do the needful, be precise. Provide him follow-up care and follow-up care plus required dosage adjustment, whatever is appropriate to the doctor. Required dosage adjustment. So do not hesitate to contact me. You can write please. You can avoid do not hesitate, since you are writing to a GP. Please contact me if you have any queries. Yours sincerely, charge nurse. But do you know the name of the doctor? Yes, you know the name, so it's fine. So these are the main things that you need to be careful in this letter.